Greetings, followers of the Secret Scriptorium. Tonight, we journey through the winding corridors of forbidden love and unearthly desires as we reveal the sequel to our channel's original tale of the embrace of darkness. Shall we begin? The title is The Shadows of Eternity. In the aftermath of Eleanor's tragic end and celestial ascent, the village of Dunhaven lay ensnared in an uncanny silence. Only the mournful strains of a distant violin punctuated the air, winding their way through the cobblestone streets. Resonating with an anguish that seemed almost palpable, each note played by Lucius was a testament to his boundless despair, a cry of longing for the love he lost to the heavens. Lucius's realm, once a palace of fire and opulence, now lay shrouded in shadows. Its once lit corridors were now draped in darkness, every corner echoing with a lament that told tales of a love unfulfilled. The mighty fallen angel, once a beacon of power and allure, was now a wraith, a shadow of his former self, consumed by an insatiable yearning. He wondered the vastness of his infernal dominion, his mind constantly replaying their stolen moments under the moonlit skies of Dunhaven. The taste of her lips, the touch of her skin, the sound of her laughter. They were all etched deep within him, a torment that knew no end. Heaven, in stark contrast, was a realm of serenity and ethereal beauty. Eleanor found herself amidst landscapes of breathtaking splendor, fields of golden lilies that swayed to celestial hymns, crystalline rivers that reflected the soft hues of perpetual twilight, and skies painted with colors beyond human comprehension. And yet, amidst this paradise, she felt an emptiness, a void that Lucius once filled. Their love, pure yet forbidden, was a bond that not even the vast expanse of heaven and hell could sever. In Dunhaven, eerie signs began to manifest. Overnight, ancient symbols, reminiscent of esoteric and arcane practices, etched themselves onto doorways, roads, and even the village's central fountain. They pulsed with a strange energy, and those who touched them spoke of visions of vast voids, of bridges between realms, and of a love that sought to defy destiny. Gabriel, having taken on the mantle of Dunhaven's protector in the absence of Father Thomas, felt the weight of responsibility heavy on his shoulders. With every sunrise, he delved into forbidden tomes and scrolls, seeking answers, deciphering legends that spoke of cosmic balances, of celestial gates, and of the high price one had to pay to tamper with the very fabric of existence. As days turned into nights and the symbols grew more vivid, an ancient prophecy came to light. It spoke of a love so powerful that it could either bridge the realms of heaven and hell or shatter them entirely. Lucius, in his desperation and with the weight of eons of knowledge, sought solace in ancient rituals. Deep within the bowels of his palace, in a chamber untouched by time, he commenced a rite that was said to be as old as existence itself. Surrounded by a circle of black flames, with the haunting notes of his violin as the only accompaniment, he invoked entities that predated the very concept of time. The ritual was said to have the power to tear the veil between realms. However, it demanded balance. A soul for a soul, a sacrifice for a desire. Lucius, driven by love and despair, was willing to pay any price. In heaven, ripples of disturbance coursed through. Archangels, sensing the impending cataclysm, convened. Eleanor, despite the tranquility of her surroundings, felt a tug, a call that beckoned her towards the very edge of paradise. Back in Dunhaven, the pulsating symbols began to form a pattern, converging at the village's ancient chapel. Gabriel, accompanied by a group of villagers, stood guard, preparing for an event foretold in prophecies. As Lucius's ritual reached its crescendo, the boundaries between realms began to waver. The skies of Dunhaven darkened, casting the village in an ominous gloom. From this shadow, celestial and infernal entities began to emerge, their forms both awe-inspiring and terrifying. The very earth trembled, and a cacophony of angelic hymns and demonic growls filled the air. At the heart of this cosmic maelstrom, a portal began to form. From its depths, Eleanor emerged, her form radiant yet ethereal. Drawn towards her was Lucius, his essence a swirling vortex of darkness and light. The two lovers, separated by death and destiny, now stood mere feet apart, the fate of the realms hanging in the balance. Their reunion, though poignant, was overshadowed by the cosmic forces that now threatened to tear apart the very fabric of existence. While at the heart of Dunhaven, where realms converged and destinies intertwined, Eleanor and Lucius stood facing each other, separated by a portal pulsating with raw cosmic energy. The village, caught in the throes of this celestial and infernal maelstrom, was a tableau of contrasts. Buildings lay bathed in the eerie glow of the portal, casting long, grotesque shadows, while the heavens above swirled with a tempest of stars and storm clouds. The very atmosphere was thick with tension, charged with the emotions of the two lovers and the power of ancient rites. Lucius, his eyes pools of crimson anguish, stepped closer to the portal. Eleanor, his voice, tormented whisper, barely reached her, yet echoed with a depth of pain and longing that transcended realms. Eleanor, her form bathed in an ethereal luminescence, replied, her voice a melodious balm. Lucius, even in this paradise, my heart aches for you. Our love cannot be bound by realms or destinies. Around them, the celestial and infernal entities, guardians of their respective realms, watched with a mix of curiosity, apprehension, and anticipation. The archangels, with their wings of purest white, hovered, their expressions inscrutable. The demons, their forms an ever-shifting dance of shadow and flame, whispered amongst themselves, their voices a sibilant hiss. Gabriel, his robes billowing in the unnatural wind, approached the portal, clutching an ancient staff adorned with runes. He began chanting, his voice harmonizing with the hum of the cosmos. The villagers joined in, their combined voices lending strength to the ritual, seeking to stabilize the portal and ensure the safety of their world. As the chants reached a crescendo, the ground trembled, and from the depths of the portal emerged a figure of legend, the guardian of the Nexus. A being of unparalleled power, it was said to be the custodian of balance, ensuring that the realms never bleed into one another. It spoke, its voice a chorus of 1,000 whispers. The balance has been disturbed. A choice must be made. Lucius, without hesitation, stepped forward and shouted, "Take me. Let Eleanor return to her realm. Our love, though it defies the cosmos, should not be the doom of all." Eleanor, tears shimmering like diamonds on her cheeks, protested, "No, Lucius. There must be another way. A way for our love to coexist without tearing apart the fabric of existence." It's a guardian, its form a mesmerizing blend of shadow and light, considered their pleas. There is a path, a ritual of unity, but it demands a sacrifice from both realms. As the village held its collective breath, Eleanor and Lucius nodded in agreement, ready to undertake whatever was required to preserve their love and protect the realms. The guardian outlined the ritual, a melding of celestial and infernal energies channeled through the lovers to seal the portal and restore balance. But it warned of the immense strain it would place on them, potentially binding their souls in limbo for eternity. With determination burning in their eyes, Eleanor and Lucius began the ritual. The energies of heaven and hell surged through them, their forms becoming pillars of light and shadow. The villagers, led by Gabriel, amplified the ritual with their chants, the very air crackling with power. As the ritual reached its zenith, a blinding explosion engulfed the village center. When the dust settled, the portal was sealed, the celestial and infernal entities had vanished. And in place of Eleanor and Lucius stood two statues, facing each other, their hands almost touching, forever immortalizing their sacrifice. Dunhaven had once again become the focal point of a cosmic event, a testament to the enduring power of love and the lengths one would go to protect it. In the wake of the cosmic convergence, Dunhaven was transformed. The once quaint village was now a place of pilgrimage, drawing seekers, scholars, and the curious from all corners of the world. At its heart stood the statues of Eleanor and Lucius, a silent testament to a love that defied realms. Their almost touching hands became a symbol of eternal yearning, of love always within reach yet forever apart. The village thrived with inns, stalls, and libraries emerging around the sacred site. Yet, amidst the hustle and bustle, an air of reverence always prevailed. The villagers, especially those who had witnessed the events, often congregated around the statues at twilight, sharing tales and singing ballads of the star-crossed lovers. Gabriel, having played a pivotal role in the events, was now Dunhaven's revered elder. His abode became a sanctuary, filled with scrolls, artifacts, and tomes that chronicled not only the tale of Eleanor and Lucius, but also esoteric knowledge from various realms. Many sought his wisdom, and he, with patience and grace, guided all who came to him. However, as seasons changed and years rolled on, strange occurrences began to manifest. Whispers in the wind, shadowy apparitions, and dreams so vivid they felt like memories. The epicenter of these anomalies was always the statues. One fateful night, as a silvery full moon bathed Dunhaven in its glow, an ethereal melody wafted through the air. Those who heard it were entranced, their souls stirred by a hauntingly familiar tune. It was Lucius's violin, its notes filled with an even deeper sorrow. Gabriel, sensing a shift in the cosmic balance, delved into ancient prophecies. He discovered references to the eclipsed reunion, a rare celestial event where the boundaries between realms become porous. This event, coupled with a love as powerful as Eleanor and Lucius's, could create ripples across dimensions. The phenomena intensified. Dreams became gateways, with villagers reporting visits to heavenly meadows and infernal abysses. Some even spoke of conversations with Eleanor, who hinted at her consciousness being trapped in a liminal space, and of Lucius's relentless quest in the nether realms to find her. As the day of the eclipsed reunion neared, Dunhaven prepared. Protective symbols were etched, and rituals performed to fortify the village against any potential cosmic upheavals. On the prophesied night, the skies above Dunhaven danced with colors beyond comprehension. Stars streaked like tears, and the moon, cloaked in a shadowy embrace, cast the statues in a surreal luminescence. As the clock tower struck midnight, the statues of Eleanor and Lucius began to glow. A vortex of energy spiraled around them, and for a brief moment the barriers between realms dissolved. From the vortex emerged two ethereal figures, their forms constantly shifting between the celestial and the infernal. Eleanor and Lucius, though not entirely of their realm, stood once again in Dunhaven. Their reunion, albeit temporary, was a sight to behold. Their embrace, radiant and shadowy, was both a celebration of love and a poignant reminder of their eternal predicament. As dawn approached, the couple, hand in hand, approached the now diminished portal. With a final lingering glance at Dunhaven and the world they so dearly loved, they stepped into the unknown, their silhouettes fading with the first light of dawn. The village, though returning to its daily rhythms, was forever changed. The tale of that night, of love's triumph and heartache, was added to the annals of Dunhaven's legends, a story to be shared for generations to come. To reach the end of our tale, in this tale we learn even the devil, or Lucifer himself, can fall prey to the same feelings and emotions we as humble humans feel. Let us discuss the lessons found in this tale. At its essence, Shadows of Eternity is a poignant tale of love, sacrifice, and the eternal quest for balance. Set against the backdrop of Dunhaven, the story revolves around Eleanor and Lucius, representing the dual realms of heaven and hell. Beginning with Eleanor's tragic death and subsequent ascent, juxtaposed with Lucius's soul-wrenching grief. The narrative encapsulates the timeless theme of love that transcends boundaries. Their almost touching statues in Dunhaven epitomize the perpetual yearning for connection, a sentiment that resonates universally. As Eleanor finds solace in heaven's serene embrace, Lucius's torment in his infernal realm intensifies. Their domains, symbolic of purity, of passion, highlight love's dual nature, its power to elevate and simultaneously to consume. Dunhaven becomes a nexus of cosmic events as ancient symbols and rituals emerge, indicating a potential convergence of realms. These esoteric signs underscore humanity's undying curiosity and the thirst to bridge divides. The village's collective efforts, led by Gabriel, epitomize the strength found in unity and the shared purpose of safeguarding one's world. The crux of the tale lies in the ritual of shadows, an arcane rite with the potential to merge heaven and hell. However, it's a potent reminder that such power comes at a price. Eleanor and Lucius's sacrifices emphasize the universe's need for balance and the often heart-wrenching choices love entails. As realms waver during the ritual, the lovers' brief reunion amidst the celestial maelstrom is both triumphant and tragic. Their ethereal forms, standing amidst chaos, are a testament to love's enduring resilience, even when faced with cosmic adversities. In conclusion, Shadows of Eternity masterfully intertwines love, sacrifice, cosmic balance, offering readers a profound exploration of life's intricacies and the indomitable spirit of love. Through its rich tapestry of symbols and events, the tale invites introspection and a deeper appreciation of the ethereal ties that bind existence. Join us again in the Secret Scriptorium as we continue to unveil stories that challenge the boundaries of the human heart. Remember to subscribe and immerse yourself in the mysteries that history, folklore, and legend have to offer.